May not want to hear this, but choosing yourself after abuse doesn't feel empowering at first. It's terrifying. It's foreign. Feels like you're doing something wrong. I'm still in this state of feeling like I'm constantly doing something wrong just by existing. Because when you grow up in unsafe environments, when you survive emotional abuse, physical abuse, neglect, manipulation, or chronic unpredictability, your nervous system learns one thing above all else: survival depends on abandoning yourself. You learn to scan the room instead of scanning your body. You learn to anticipate other people's moods instead of your own needs. You learn to shrink, fawn, freeze, or disappear to stay safe. And then one day, you're an adult and you realize you don't know how to be with yourself. You don't know how to trust your own thoughts. You don't know how to sit in your own presence without feeling like something is wrong. That's not a flaw. That's trauma. I think that's CPTSD. That's a nervous system that was wired in danger trying to learn what safety feels like. And here's the part that I'll tell you: learning to choose yourself will feel uncomfortable before it feels natural. When you start listening to your body, it will feel loud. When you start honoring your boundaries, it will feel rude. When you start trusting your intuition, it will feel risky. When you start sitting with your emotions, it will feel very overwhelming because you're not just healing, you are rewiring. You're teaching your nervous system that safety doesn't come from hypervigilance. It doesn't come from people pleasing. It doesn't come from fawning. It doesn't come from self abandonment. Safety comes from you, from being with yourself, from learning to sit in the discomfort long enough for your body to realize it is not danger, it's unfamiliarity. And unfamiliarity is temporary. This is the part of healing where you feel the urge to run, but you choose to stay, where you feel panic rise, but you learn to breathe properly, where you feel loneliness, but you don't reach for the old patterns. This is where you learn to trust yourself again, not because it feels good, because it doesn't really, but because it feels honest and aligned with your inner being. So, hear this: choosing yourself after abuse is not a single moment, it is a practice, a rewiring, a returning. And every time you sit with yourself, instead of abandoning yourself and reaching back to the old patterns that feel familiar, you're teaching your nervous system a new truth. And that is, I am safe with me now.